Hello and welcome to a Smurd P video, and today we are looking at Doctor Who Season 2 Steelbook. And on the front cover we have the Doctor played by Ncuti and Belinda, the new companion who we saw in the first season in one of the episodes. And I don't know whether it's just me. I feel like I really need to re-watch this again and try to embrace it, because I'm not really sure what they tried to make the similar with the first season, the companion, some sort of mystery sort of to be solved, as well as the Rani as well. We had that piece together, and I really felt like I just need to rewatch it and try to fully embrace it and understand what the hell this season was about. And obviously we've got that cliffhanger, which either leaves us with we're never having Doctor Who for ever or for a period of time now, or I feel like it's just a ruse to pique people's appetites. But I think a lot of people have just had enough of Doctor Who. I don't know what it is. I think they've had enough. So we got the characters on the back. Obviously we have Millie Gibson return back for probably the most memorable episode that I can think of. That's one that certainly sticks out at me. But yeah, there was this also includes the Christmas special as well, Joy to the World, and then it has 8 episodes. So for a very short season, there's a lot of discs with this, 7 discs. It includes 5 hours of additional material, which includes the Doctor Who Unleashed episodes and other special features. And most of those features you probably could have watched on iPlayer. I don't think I have. I think I meant to at the time, and I just didn't. Usually I watch all the episodes, and then I go back and watch the extras. Depends on how I'm watching it. With this season, for some reason, I don't know why, I think I watched maybe that's the problem. I watched the first episode, and then I watched sort of all 8 of them, and I feel like I watched them in the background. So starring Ncuti, Gatwa, Varada, I think I said that completely wrong, which I do apologize. I hate saying names wrong. Sehu, I'm pretty sure I said that wrong as well. Anyway, I do apologize. And Millie Gibson. I think people, I think the problem is the writing's gone off the boil. The writing is, and the same with Jodie's season. Fab, he's a talented actor, a very talented actor. They've just not utilized him perhaps with good stories. And I'm not saying that they're all bad. Like I said, that one, Millie Gibson, spot on. I think it had the Doctor in it, probably very minimal or not at all. I can't remember. BBC's Doctor Who season 2, and then you've got this great piece here with the Ranis, that dude. He's biggest villain ever, and this character that popped out, and the Robot Warriors. I remember that one, and you got the clock in the background. And it's nice to finally understand what this character was about, played by the talented Anita Dobson, aka I remember her from EastEnders. Yes, I'm that old. Oh, that's great. Disc is already popped out, and they are literally stacked on top of each other. Not always a fan of this, but look, it works. I can deal with it, to be honest with you. It's not the worst I've ever had. As long as you're careful. I think as long as you're careful when you're stacking them, that's the important piece. Let's just take this out. We can have a look. Yeah. And are they the same on each disc? Yes, they are the same on each disc, which I do like consistency. I can live with consistencies. I think that's very nice. So the first disc is obviously the Christmas special, and then it's the season afterwards. So we got 8 episodes and a Christmas special, which I actually really did enjoy, that Christmas special. I can't remember how it ended, but I did enjoy it. And then we've got obviously the Doctor jumping out in space for whatever reason I cannot remember. And then we just got this little sleeve here with what's on the discs. So for example, disc 1, you've got special features, Doctor Who Unleashed, direct-to-scene breakdown, TARDIS talk, Stephen Moffat. Yeah, so there's quite a lot of extras. And Doctor Who disc 6 is just the Unleashed episodes, and disc 7 is just the Unleashed episode. So they've just really just everything else is specific for the episodes on each disc, which is usually 2 per disc. So usual stuff. Let me just carefully swap this around so we can see this as a whole, because I do feel like that should be happening. Yeah, I think that looks great. That is very nice art. It would have been nice to have Ruby on the back somewhere, but I guess what was she in the last 2 episodes as well? So she was still in 3 episodes this season. I always get disappointed where they brought her in, made a big deal, and then they sort of pushed her aside. I'm not sure if that was intentional, or whether there's stuff we don't know, but I feel like there was so much more there. I still feel like didn't they make these two like a weird sort of couple in an imaginary world by the end of it? And he thought that her kid was his kid, but it was her kid. And I once again, I never got that she had to be home for her child. It didn't seem to flow like that. So yeah, and how was she in the future? I need to rewatch this, put it that way. Anyway, there's my very, very quick overview, just showing off this Steelbook. I do like the Steelbook. I think that is beautiful, beautiful work there. And on the back, I don't know who's done that. Is that Lee Biden? Usually he seems to rock up in these things. I hope it is, because I do appreciate his work, but I have to apologize because I actually haven't checked. So there we go. So there it is. Doctor Who Season 2 Steelbook. Are you getting this? I feel like another gripe of mine was they should have just carried on. It should have been, what, this must be season 15? Is it season 15? Yeah, season 15. Should have just said it season 15. They should have just done that. Because I feel like they tried to almost reboot it, but then I still feel like there's echoes off previous Doctors. Anyhow, it is what it is. Let me know if you're getting this. Let me know if you're avoiding this. Let me know if you're done with Doctor Who, or you're still into Doctor Who. Personally, I've gone back and I'm watching classics at the moment and enjoying that universe. The storytelling just isn't there like there was, but however, there is a couple of top-notch episodes still in this season that are enjoyable. And then I guess we'll see if actually Doctor Who is coming back. Who knows? Let me know if you know that news as well. I'm here to listen. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, do please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you to those that have subscribed already. Thank you for watching. Make sure you look after yourself. And as always, embrace the geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.